Saturday on Melrose Mountain, Tryon, North Carolina. It snowed last night. November the 1st, we got 3 inches of snow on the ground, and it stayed most of the morning, and there's still some around. Hope that you enjoyed the pictures at the beginning showing the snow. We certainly enjoying the varied weather and the colors. We have reds, greens, and yellows, and even a lot of white. And it makes quite a picture. It's interesting. Yesterday's particular message was, are you listening? Today's message is, who are you listening to? There's an interesting thing that happens in the Old Testament with fathers and sons, those that were kings and then their sons became kings. David gave wonderful advice to Solomon. He said, walk in God's ways, keep his statutes, keep his commandments, keep his ordinances, and you will succeed. And for a long time, Solomon did that. However, Solomon strayed, and he didn't always listen to his father's advice. Sometimes he listened to his wives' advice, and some of his wives were pagans. And as a result, Solomon didn't finish very well. On the second side, we have Jeroboam. He had a chance of taking 2 different kinds of advice. When he became the king, some of the elders said, lighten up, be easier on the people, love them more, and put less burden on them. Some of the young men around Jeroboam said, no, tighten down even more than your father did. And he had a choice. Who would he listen to? Would he listen to the elders? And would he lighten up on the people and love them more and care for them more? Or would he follow the advice of the young cronies and tighten down on them ever more? The elders, with their wisdom, had advised him to lighten up. The younger had said tighten down even further. Well, it tells us in 2 Chronicles, in chapter 10, verse 13, that he took bad advice. And as a result, he was not a good king. Proverbs 1 says, a wise son makes his father proud, but a foolish son makes him sad. Whose advice are you listening to? Are you listening to the advice of the world? Or are you listening to the advice of the Word of God? Are you listening to the pie and sky preachers who preach prosperity, go for all you can get? God's standards are out of date. Or are you listening to the Word of God and the preachers that still preach the full Word of God? You have the choice, just like Jeroboam had, just like Solomon had. You have both advices available to you. What will you choose? Will you choose God's wisdom, or will you choose the wisdom of the world? Your choice. It's your thought for the day. God bless you and have a great day. Stay warm.